Yeah, and Santa definitely trying to abuse the fact that Koopa hasn't played against Blastoise all that much. I know for certain, and it still gets me to this day, whenever a Burst Blastoise or an Enhanced Blastoise does Water Pulse, you get the armor frames as well. And that blue can definitely throw you off. You see blue and you're like, oh, I'm just going to block, or I'm going to try and grab.
I'm going to CA because I see
Yeah.
CA. Although moving straight on, was that midonnay? Yes, it was.
Yes, it was going to be yet again Koopa versus midonnay. It's going to be the guard versus Pika matchup.
Yes, another matchup I know well. This is actually who I would like to choose usually. Pikachu doing really well against Gardevoir with that mid-range, absolutely just pinning Gardevoir. Gardevoir just unable to do anything really against the mid-range though. These close-range interactions, the defensive option CA is basically Guard's final stand here and needs to be taken advantage of. Obviously, midonnay cannot jump in here that well. Pikachu's jump options being pretty important, but Gardevoir covering so much of the air with that 8Y.
Yeah, and midonnay does find his way in with this grab here. Goes for the reset into field. What's the setup? There's no setup. We try to go for the homing, but Koopa pressing CA on wake up. Gonna take that first round.
The little walk forward there, just to stick to the Gardevoir and don't
homing
anywhere.
Side homing coming in clutch there, winning the phase for midonnay. And here comes the burst. Burst Jirachi. This is the midonnay classic. Oh, tries to go for the CADC grab. Koopa pressing buttons.
Don't think that punishes. That's going to do a bit.
Yep, that 2-eye into the Iron Tail. Huge damage for such, low risk.
Ooh. Nice 8A there. That was a good option there. The 8Y being a bit unremarkable, being a bit tough to use here, especially against Gardevoir. Oh, what?
Big Iron Tail, getting the throw crush and getting the 5x for the shift.
That's such a strong option to crush with because it bounces the opponent up.
It's not a midonnay matchup if there's no like Iron Tail shenanigans.
Blocking the Umbreon. Yeah, that's midonnay's got meter again. Could have used it that round, but obviously the CA going to take that quite easily. So midonnay sitting on meter again. Yeah,
we only use meter when we have Jirachi.
That's true. That's true. Can't have one without the other.
And here we go.
Do we see? There
yep.
It is. Good pairing. Ooh, a little bit of a CADC dancing. Or pressing too many buttons. That Moonblast, once again, just like the last match, Koopa being on point with the Umbreon just to break away a little bit of pressure, potentially take away some meter, but midonnay just breaking through any source of defense and just straight up CADC grabbing.
But finally, Koopa's survived the bursted mid. Oh, but the crit grab off of the set there.
Bursted mid is back, even if he loses this match. He's getting the nuggies. It's back. This is another burst chance for midonnay. This is such a strong burst too. Gives Pika more opportunities to lay in with the mid range, but. Oh, nice magical leaf from Koopa. Oh no, midonnay trying to burst, but he's ran out of meter too early. That's okay, midonnay. Just get it back. It's right now.
Yeah, pick up that nugget. You know you want it.
Oh, the side homing. Unable to avoid the side shock. Really well played from Koopa. Very a lot of meter usage this game, and you'd expect it from a Pikachu Jirachi combo, especially with midonnay in general. So not switching. Midonnay sticking to the Pikachu. A scary, scary matchup.
Yeah, and it's especially more scary now that midonnay's starting to play a little bit more slowly. More often than not, you just go rush in, but now you see him play a lot more patient, holding block, looking for opportunities to catch buttons.
Yeah, a bit more calculated, and as you say that, these side homings.
Yep.
These have been midonnay's arguably the best side not even arguably. I'd actually say midonnay is the best at using side homing in Australia. He's been so on point with these, even just in casuals. But it's great to see it on full display though. Good combo. That's doing a nice chunk. But Koopa able to see that dashing grab and
Oh,
even
tried to go
breaking
for
through that
another
Iron
one.
Tail.
Yeah, tried to go for another one to catch Koopa out of the air. Koopa, fortunately, pressing JX just a little bit early enough to not get punished. Baits out the burst attack and gets the punish. Good stuff. This is a full conversion into the shift. Nice. You'll love to see it.
Doing the full combo, the full poker combo one into the charged 8Y. Nice bread and butter. Like midday working on the second meter already.
Yep. Oh, but Minnay's got to be careful here. Very low HP, 34.
Ooh, can't fall in on that one. That was a really nice.
Yo, that's it. Nah, stop. Pikachu CA is insane. And a good challenge on the CA DC from midonnay. Oh, 3 seconds left on the clock. Midday, just run away. No.
Oh. Going too gung ho. Wants that cheer skill for the meter that he's already got. But yeah, unfortunately, just going too gung ho. Didn't need to run in there. Yeah, would have been just fine without it. But here we go. We got the burst Pikachu, less than 10 seconds in, and Koopa managing to find his way in. That's going to do a tiny damage because of Jirachi, and just going to sit there. No trap setup. Just guard the grappler.
Yep, even through that synergy buff, still doing a fair amount of damage. Oh, baits out the burst attack by floating in the air ever so high. Oh, but Midday getting the grab there on the CA.
That grab reached from state to state. That was a very, very, very big grab. Here we go. Another.
These nuzzles. Oh, this is going to be. Actually, this won't be that much damage, right? That looked like it scaled a fair bit.
Yeah, the wall splat damage probably would have been a bit more useful, but I mean, actually, no. Forget what I said. That did actually a fair chunk.
Yeah.
that did a lot more than I was thinking. I suppose it was the
Koopa
first
has
hit.
to be careful. Yeah, Koopa has to be careful here now. Ooh, does this punish?
Yeah. Midday might be the best at reacting in Australia as well. Like, we see that so often. Ooh,
the big nuzzle, another one from state to state.
The evasive maneuvers, unfortunately, that 6Y not going to land. The evasive maneuvers that we see from just thunder.
Midonnay, I think Koopa just wanted to press buttons like, look, you can't hit me in the air if you're looking for my toes.
This is wild. Like, we're seeing so many Moonblasts and so many Thunders, like, threatening here. Two very, very slow options. Oh, gone for the CADC grab. The CA would have been fine. Now Midday has to work on this. Unfortunately, -4, not going to be able to grab it.
Big Iron Tail.
Another Iron Tail. Another fancy.
Oh, and the spacing.
The nuzzle. Grab back. The haters are grabbing back. The burst, I think he blocks this. He does. Little rollback. Going to create a little bit of space. The Moonblast just taken to the face. Ooh, the stored power doing a massive amount of damage, and once again pushing Midday all the way to the other screen. No, the unfortunate grab range.
We punish that grab on reaction potentially.
Yeah, he's not able to get anything from there. What is that option? Just jump back and A-Day. That was a wild series of options, but Koopa managing to take that one out. That was a really once again a really nice game. Just seeing a lot of Moonblast, a lot of Thunders. Midday in his field phase is insane, and that meter game is insane as well. I'll stand by. I think Midday is the best at side homing in field. But
Absolutely.
Koopa managing to take that one, however, definitely just very good at managing that space and keeping Midday out. And even when Midday was in, Koopa was not afraid to just show off defensive options to push Midday